Hello everyone and welcome to Racha podcast. This podcast is made for you who want to learn how to take care of your health and also for other subjects. I will answer to your questions that I get on Instagram and YouTube. And remember, Racha podcast doesn't substitute a professional medical advice. Hello everyone and welcome again to this new episode of Racha podcast. I'm your host Racha Bia. Today I want to talk about fats. What are they? The good ones and also the bad ones. And how we just were so fooled to eat monthly the bad ones instead of the good ones. They really demonized the fats. And they made sure to make them the worst thing someone can ever have. Since like 50 or 60 years ago, that's a very long time. This appeared since Ansel Keys, this guy is an epidemiologist, he asserted that saturated fats are really bad for us. They will make us fat, and they will also cause cardiovascular diseases and arteries diseases. But fortunately, a little bit late I know, but as we say, better late than never. And after huge efforts, that effort came from the scientific community, we were able to realize this huge mistake. Of course, there are many research just came after that to prove Ansel Keys was wrong, and because of him, a lot of disasters came in. We can see obesity has risen, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases. That's why you cannot blame good fats actually, and what Ansel Keys did to the humanity after all is a huge mistake. So, as I said, we were able to realize this huge mistake, and most of scientists were able to understand that what Ansel Keys did was a big mistake. And all the accusations towards saturated fats are not based on any real scientific evidence. We must know that trans fats, or the fat that contain at least one double bond, are the ones which are dangerous to us, really dangerous. But the fats that are naturally existing on Earth, like olive oil, coconut oil, animal fats, are the ones that we really should have in our daily diet. If we compare saturated fats, which are the healthy ones, with the non-healthy ones, and their role in the appearing of insulin resistance and inflammation, stocking fat, we will find these results. When we eat fats, there are some that will become energy and others that will become stocked in the body. And you know how we measure that? There is a way actually, and we call it oxidation rate measure, or the fat oxidation rate. In that study, actually it's quite recent, right? Made in 2017, they found these results. Fats like coconut oil or medium chain saturated fatty acids, I will just give them an acronym because it's gonna show up in the podcast for many times, so I will call them MCFA, medium chain saturated fatty acids, or omega-3 precursor, ALA, the one that I talked about on episode 3, if you remember, or olive oil. They found a high oxidation rate for those. So I repeat, for coconut oil, omega-3, and olive oil, they found a high oxidation rate, which means they are more likely to be used as energy. But long-chain saturated fatty acids like palm oil, and I will give them an acronym like LCSFA, those have a low oxidation rate, which means they are more likely to be stocked in the body, or they're gonna be just stocked as fats. If you remember last episode about omega-3 and omega-6, the omega-6, when it's higher than omega-3, omega-6 will basically block its good effects, as high oxidation rate, high metabolism, high protein productions. All of those, omega-6 will block them. And instead of all those good effects, we will have fat storage enhanced and increase your hunger. They even found that obesity is very related to the amount of omega-6 present in fat tissues. And I think you understood this from the last episode I made about omega-3 and omega-6. Other studies clearly state that a diet rich in monounsaturated fatty acids like olive oil is one of the best if you really want to fix your insulin sensitivity. That's why, and don't fear using olive oil or extra virgin olive oil to be more specific in your food. And of course, taking also into consideration that your carbs are glucose intake. That doesn't mean you eat too much pasta and also add olive oil everywhere, right? That's the point here. Like, you need to reduce your carbs. So, in other studies, they found an elevation in burning fats and losing weight with people consuming, remember, MUFA or monounsaturated fatty acid, comparing to other type of oils like palm oil, because simply the energy needed to burn the MUFA is way higher than the one needed to burn other vegetable oils or seed oils. So many will wonder now, like, how can I get the energy from fats? Like, how does this work? Fats get inside your muscle tissues, as we said, and oxidation happens for producing the necessary ATP or adenosine 3-phosphate for contraction. This is what we see or observe after having a meal rich in fats as olive oil or butter, or animal fats or animal meat. And the opposite happens, which means it will be stocked when you eat bad fats such as palm oil or any other vegetable oils. And of course, when you also have refined carbs, and unfortunately with time, there will be an insulin resistance in the muscle with more fat storing, thus more inflammation. This effect is more observed with people who eat bad fats with refined carbs. It is like a perfect storm to enhance your insulin resistance, to increase your inflammation, and also the appearance of obesity. The good news, they found in a study that olive oil can at least reduce or save somehow from the bad effects of a diet rich in carbs and vegetable oils. Like, as I always said, like in many lives I made and many discussions, there is such a combination which is really toxic to the body, and this combination contains those two, like refined carbs and vegetable oils. So you should be really careful from this. Moreover, bad fats have more chances to be stocked around the liver. Like, we're gonna have a fatty liver by the end. So remember, my dear listeners, we have two things. We have fat storage and also fat burning. Both are linked to how much carbs you have in your diet. And also the type of fats you are eating. Let me get this straight. For example, if you want a fat burning effect, you should have good fats in your diet and also a reduced carbs intakes. But if you want a fat storage, that's easy. Just eat bad or good fats with a lot of carbs, so you're gonna just store them. So good fats will be stored under the skin, and the bad fats will be stored around liver and other organs, and those are very dangerous and they are very hard to get rid of. That's why I said, like, the body mass index doesn't show us much. It can give you, like, if you are underweight or overweight or everything, but it doesn't give you the right information about the fats around your organs. So you can be very thin, you can have like a normal body weight, but you have fat around your organs that are not definitely visible in the BMI. So pay clear attention for this. And also remember that good fats such olive oil, avocado, almonds, macadamia nuts, hazelnuts, eggs, animal fats, butter, of course the good butter, I'm not talking about the one that we often find in our markets. All those good fats will improve your insulin sensitivity, like they really will, and also to lose weight and burn fats. They will also improve heart diseases and arteries diseases long term, and not the opposite. Don't fear. Don't fear the good fats, but really fear the bad ones, which, let me get this straight, which are the ones that our diet unfortunately contains them a lot. You want to lose weight? Eat good fats. Reduce your carbs and you will have great results. Thank you all for listening to me and to this episode. I hope you learned something today and you enjoyed it, of course. Don't remember to share it with your family and your friends so that they understand the difference between the good fats and the bad ones. It's very important to know and to spread the message and to reduce the fear of the good fats and the red meats, of course. And as I always say, take care of yourself, take care of your health, and remember, your health, your choice. Bye bye!